Hey, what are you guys wearing for the 1-year anniversary of 15 Days to Slow the Spread? I'm gonna wear a Bobby Sauce t-shirt, a cotton face diaper, a face shield, goggles, a hazmat suit, a freedom bracelet, then I'm gonna find the nearest bridge and jump off it. We're fine. It's fine. We're fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. What's Fauci say? What does Fauci say? 7 diapers? We should wear 7? Okay. I don't know about you, beanbags, but have you seen Joey Marionette Weekend at Bernie's Dementia Amnesia Joe lately? Have you seen this guy formulate a sentence lately? I was just curious. The guy can barely put a sentence together or remember basic facts or people's names or their positions in the government. It's like, yo, Krusty, yo, car, come get your boy. She's just like, off the cliff. Joe's taking a nap. Someone in the crowd's just like, yeah, dirt nap, and she's like, Joe! He loves ice cream. He loves chocolate chip. Yeah. Politico reported that over 30 House Democrats signed a letter suggesting to Joey Basement that he consider having more than one person be responsible for handling the nuclear codes. Cool. House Democrats urged Joey Basement to consider alternatives to, quote, vesting one person with the authority to launch a nuclear attack. Oh, like you mean you don't trust him? Whatever, but the fact checkers are like, this is missing context. Yo, we don't need the context. We got the context. We have eyes pop. It's like, yeah, you just trust this person with literally running and operating and making decisions that affect all people of the free world, but you don't trust. This is missing context. Okay, sure. So what they're saying is because this letter makes no direct mention of Joey Basement's mental state, of which all of us are privy to by just watching and listening, that this is just they think that there's concerns about the institutional problem of giving power to do this to just one person. Oh, you mean like the executive orders? Like homie that signed more executive orders in his first month in office than any president in U.S. history? He has the power to do that, unbridled, no problem at all, but then this one, sure. There's an article in the Boston Herald called Biden's Babbles Continue, and it has direct quotes of all the things that Joey Basement's been saying lately, and it's a treat. Meanwhile, as the big blue house of cards crumbles right before our eyes, the governor of New York, Andrew Cuomo, the dehydrated owl, an unlikable nocturnal bird, is getting destroyed in real time, and it's hilarious. This dehydrated owl clown shoe was widely celebrated in the mainstream media and amongst his colleagues for being heroic. He was basically Superman, America's favorite governor. And he wrote a nice book celebrating and congratulating himself for such a great job that he did in New York last year. Meanwhile, people were dying left and right as a result of his policies. He was hiding numbers and now sexual assault allegations. Dope. Good job, Al. Who likes this dude? This owl is tripping over his own wings, and it's hilarious. There are photos of him doing very weird and awkward things with some of his staffers, accusations that are very highly credible, and this dude's come out in the past and been like, believe everyone, trust everyone, and now he's getting clapped by his own policies. Good job, Cuomo! And then his low IQ brother Fredo has the audacity to come on the Clown News Network and suggest that he can't cover this story because it's a conflict of interest because he's his brother. Meanwhile, he has been lightheartedly celebrating this dude and likening him to Superman throughout the entire year. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. And just doing a buddy comedy routine for everyone to enjoy. And despite the fact that the Corona clap is still a thing and people are still being insane about it, there is a light at the end of the tunnel as today the state of Texas and Mississippi have lifted their diaper mandates and rolled back some of their Corona clap restrictions. Wow, about time, guys. Join Florida. Big runs, kingdom. Big runs, freedom zone. But it's 2021, so for every good thing, there's obviously 312 bad things. You got videos coming out of people being kicked off planes because toddlers won't wear masks, 18-month-old. Airline says it's not because of the kid. Other people on the plane says it was because of the kid. No matter what, this is just getting insane. And in what I would consider to be the most horrifying story of the day, in the Peel region of Canada, the Peel Health Department has issued guidelines to parents instructing them to keep any children who have been sent home because a classmate tested positive for the Corona clap to be isolated in a separate room from family members for 14 days. Yes, you heard that right, you beanbag. If your young child gets dismissed from childcare because another student in that childcare may have tested positive for the coronavirus, but not your child, you are suggested and urged to quarantine them alone, away from family members, in a separate room, eating alone, using a separate bathroom for 2 weeks. Doctors and experts are coming out and suggesting that this is cruel punishment for a child. Yeah, dude! And shutting off a child from their parents or siblings for up to 14 days in this manner could produce significant, long-lasting emotional and psychological effects. This is being suggested for children as young as 4 to 10 years old that have shown absolutely no symptoms, have no evidence of even being sick, and you're supposed to basically imprison them. Cool. And all of this stuff is just moving right on ahead as cases and deaths are down across the board. And as more evidence comes out to just validate the point that a lot of people have been talking about for a really long time, it's just kind of interesting how cases of the floozies, I love that band, are down and pretty much non-existent in many parts of the world. Oh, how convenient. That's so weird. Meanwhile, Corona Clap tracking wristbands and all of these other health bracelets and other things are being introduced, and even in countries like Israel, they have a green passport that basically indicates that you got the juice, and now if you have this pass, that allows you to do certain things. Cool. No one said that this was going to happen. This is fine. This is fine. We're fine. Everything's okay. Set!